say the happiest people are those who do the most for others. And if so, Nancy Loeffler must be one of the happiest people in the world. That's because she's always working to improve our community and the lives of others. And while she comes from a family with a long tradition of leading, her fierce determination in the fight against cancer stems from the same place many heroic journeys begin, with a tragic personal loss. 30 years ago, Nancy's young brother-in-law lost his battle with cancer, leaving her sister and 22-month-old nephew behind. Rather than dwelling on the tragedy, Nancy went to work helping organizations that were researching treatments for cancer, which eventually landed her a seat on MD Anderson's Board of Visitors. That opportunity led her to become the only female chair of the University of Texas MD Anderson Cancer Center Board. Her resolve to vanquish cancer was tested again in 2007 when she was diagnosed with the disease herself. But thankfully, cancer was no match for Nancy and her can-do attitude. And that same can-do attitude benefits our entire community. Anyone who has worked with Nancy knows she doesn't just lend her name to causes. She is always leading the effort. You would be hard-pressed to find a nonprofit in our community that Nancy has not helped through her time and her treasure. From Girls Inc. and the Girl Scouts of Southwest Texas to St. Mary's and the World Affairs Council. And she currently serves on the board of directors of Southwest Airlines, the Cancer Therapy Research Center, the National Cowgirl Museum, the Alamo Endowment Board, and she serves as chair of the advisory board of the School of Nursing at UT Health Science Center. She is also on the executive committee of the University of Texas System Chancellor's Council and the San Antonio Stock Show and Rodeo. And in her spare time, Nancy serves as a trusted advisor and consultant to Frost Bank. Nancy's ability to balance all of these commitments and more makes her one of a kind. And she does it all with a gracious elegance that is rarely seen these days. She truly is my hero. Her extensive resume of leadership in our community and continuing dedication makes her an invaluable asset to our city and the perfect recipient of the San Antonio Chamber's Legacy Award.
When I was a young woman, my sister's husband was diagnosed with cancer, and I was so shocked because he was young. He had a 5-week-old baby. He and my sister did when he was diagnosed with that terrible disease, and he fought valiantly for 18 months, and we lost him. And I was a young woman, so I was so incensed by the fact that we had lost him, that he had a baby that he wanted to raise along with my sister, and it did not happen. So that marked me for life, and I hope in a good way. I'm so glad that I have been involved with people who have such great passion to help cure cancer. And it has sort of marked me. I didn't realize how much until a few years ago. I was diagnosed with cancer, but as you can see, I'm healthy and happy, and great strides are being made right here in San Antonio and frankly all over America to cure this terrible disease. I was shocked beyond words when I learned that I had been nominated and ultimately selected for this incredible honor. I'm so honored and humbled that they would think enough of me to pursue me having this wonderful honor.